Yeah, hello. Ever wanted to make a clan emblem and you don't know how? Well, when you first get MGO and open up the emblem editor, this is what you'll have. You'll have just a blank transparent screen, and along the side over here there's 15 blocks. Okay, I'll show you how to use these commands and how to do it correctly. Alright, the first thing, if you want to make an emblem, is to set all your colors correctly. Like, to make your color chart come up, you hold in R2, then you use the D-pad or the analog stick, and you scroll over to color. Let's go to the first one, black. Alright, the box is on that. Now hold in R1. It'll automatically go up to grid mode, emblem sample, and mode and redo. I didn't redo. Again, use your D-pad and analog stick to move through these. What you need to do is click down, and here's your three color grids. You have red, green, and blue. The red one controls all the red pigments. See the shading? This the lower the number, the darker the color. So if we go all the way up to 31, that's the max. And if you click right again, it'll go back to black. So click left, it'll go to 31, pure red. Alright. Take red off. Let's go down to green. Same story. Less their number, darker the color, and 31 is the brightest green you can get. Now the blue, same deal, lower the number, darker the color, go to 31, and that's the purest concentration of blue you'll have. Now on my camera, it will not register correctly, but on your thing it will. It will be a dark blue. On here it's like a sky blue, but trust me, it's a really, really dark blue. Anyway, let's make some colors. Skin color. Let me ask you some skin color. Alright, what you need to do is find your red and your green. And you always want more red than the green, just to even it out. You can see it, it's about to even up. You'll get orange color sometimes. That's because you have too much green in there. But what you need to do is take it back all the way to the end until you find your right color. Now, you can add blue in there too, which will give you like a little peachish, there we go, peachish color. Yeah, there's our skin tone. You can tell that, can't you? Yeah, that should be clearing out really good. Alright, now you know how to make skin tone. Let's make some kind of, I don't know if you're going to make shadows or something. Well, if you're making shadows for something, you gotta determine what shadow and how much of shadow you're going to need. Let's say if you're making something with a black shadow, but you want the fade out. So what you want to do is hit the black, leave that the same, drop down a color, go over here, and go by 5. Note, making each one of these over here the same number will result into a pure color. This your grayscale. I mean, if you have all 31, it would turn out to be white. Now, each time you go by increments, it'll change. Like here's 27, kind of like a lighter, make it darker. Let's go to 20. And you can see the color get darker and darker. Between the numbers 0 and 10 is where all your gray lies. So let's go to 10. And this is the color gray. It looks kind of bluish on the camera, but it's gray. Let's take it to 7. Now let's go to 5. Yeah, the camera picked it up. Okay. And over here on the grid, you see some is transparent, but you make a line, you can't see through it. The reason why it's transparent is because if you're working with something that you don't see it in the background, like you're just making an image that has no background in it, and you want the game to be the background, just set the background to transparent, which is the top color, and no matter what color you make the transparency, it'll always be transparent. Okay, see how it's blue here, but over there it's still grayish? Yeah, that's because it's transparent. You can still see through it. Anyway, let's go back to the gray, and let's get another color. So that's 5. Let's make this one 8. So drop down, make this one 8. You can see another shadow has appeared. next thing you want to do, make another shadow. I mean, these are just examples. You do anything you want to with this. Go to 14. My increments are kinda too far spaced, but if you're gonna make a pure black and white picture, you'll need the colors in this area right here. You'll start at the top with the one that's not transparent. Start with black and go to 2, then go to drop down to the next one, go to 4, and go to 6, 8, until you get to the bottom. It should come out to be 30, but at the one at the bottom, just make it 31 and make it pure white. Okay, so let's make. Nah, let's not make nothing. Let's show some examples you can do with this. Alright, we know the tools to make the colors with. You hold in R1. Select these palettes with the D-pad. Alright, let's get some examples. These samples, people didn't know what they were looking at until they finally figured it out. Well, here's what emblem symbols are. Let the focus in. Yeah, say you've seen some of these before, and it's like, oh man, these are pretty cool. Who made them? Well, Konami did. They stuck them to the game when it was being made, just to give you a guide. And some of these are pretty good, but nowadays, if you use one of these, it's not really that cool because they know you copied it from this thing. But here's 6 templates you can use a circle, a shield, something with a band on it. Looks like leaves of some sort, olive branches, pentagram, and the circle with the band at the end. Alright. On this side, you got snake and autocon. You got these different kinds of shields and guns. You got a bird, sword, well, etc. And there's the first page of it. Here's a unicorn. The change pages, you can hit R1 and L1. So those are symbols you can use, and when you select one, you want to click X. So let's go with this one. See, this is how it comes out to be. It's pre-made. Not really. I mean, it's not really that talented that you put this on your clan because it's already pre-made for you, but it looks good though, and you can easily just. Those are tools you can use. We'll express those later. Alright. And here you can put any text you want to. Name of your clan, whatever. Alright. Go back to clear page. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the tools you can use. You can use the actual pixel. The paintbrush. Paintbrush is the third one down. You can use a paint can. Is the second one down. And at the bottom is a select area tool. I don't really use that because I do not need it. Alright, the pixel tool, you already see what it does. You can draw colors you want to, like that. And, well, that was weird. Okay, on the camera, it'll show it something fading effect, but it doesn't really do that. You can see on the left side, it's just pure red. It does not fade in MGO. I wish it did. It'd be cool looking, but it doesn't. Alright. Next thing is the paintbrush. Let's say you have an area marked off by white. Alright, paintbrush tool. This lets you color in what areas you need to and what colors you not need to be colored in. Like you want to do that or something, you just easily do that, make it pure. So yeah, this is part 1 of how to make. I'm just kidding. I think part 1. This is the video. It'll be 10 minutes long. I got a minute left. Alright. Paintbrush. What this tool does, it enables you to paint the whole thing over in a pure color of your choice. I usually do with the white background, only because it's way easier to do it, and I'll show you why. Alright. Hit R1, click left, or just go to grid mode, click X. Here's your standard 4x4. This is without the small grid lines, and here's your standard looks like 32x32 grid. It's MGO. So yeah guys, this is how you do it. This is how I add emblems. You stick it in there, in your pixel. So if you got any questions, just ask me, and I'll get back to you. So see y'all later. Subscribe over there. Over there. Alright. Thank you.